All right, people, look, I'm being honest with you.
Talk to me.
I really want to stop talking about this Young Thug drama.
No lie. Like, bro, I got 5 videos in a row.
Look, no more leaks, no more ridiculous statements, no more crazy wilding out on social media.
Like, I'm tired of listening. I'm tired of hearing more information on it.
I think I'm addicted to this Young Thug drama, man. I think Rollo serving, bro, I think Rollo might have been serving Mr. Dog Food in some of these videos, bro, because I'm addicted, man. I'm fiending.
Bombastic side eye.
For these videos, all right? We're back with another Young Thug expose, okay? Another day, another expose. And in this one...
Another day, another dollar.
This one's a little bit crazy because it seems like Young Thug's family and a lot of his close people, like, they stayed pretty quiet during the trial.
Right.
Probably didn't want to do anything to hurt his situation. He took his plea. He's now facing a hell of a decades of probation. Okay, one wrong move could send him right back to jail.
Bro.
But today,
possibly give him the chair.
It seems like his sister has popped out with a warning to the streets. And I don't know about you, but to me, it seems like what she is saying is that YSL are still outside. They're still putting belt to ass. I don't know. Can we assume this? Are they still catching bodies in these streets?
People be so prideful to think it's okay to say that when your brother just beat a Rico, and the prosecutor is literally telling him to be careful of what he thinks about. For you to post that and say you still put in BTA, bro, you're stupid.
Like, bro, you gotta be careful. This might be Rico number 2.
Like, you just want to look so tough after all this stuff is coming out. And even if you're still putting BTA, bro, he's still a snitch. That don't change the facts.
This was crazy, okay? And I gotta give a shout out to my guy Remo, man. Shout out
Remo.
to my guy Remo, okay? He hadn't uploaded to his channel in quite some time. Okay, it's been 6 months since he dropped. And I've been saying to Remo, like I've been saying to Kendrick Lamar, man, drop. And he finally dropped, man.
Wait, how does he have 3K with 20 videos?
You know what I'm saying? With a new style today. It's a quick, short one, but we're going to react to it because he was the first person that I seen react to this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to react to your video. So go and subscribe to Remo, man. Go and show some love to Remo's channel. You need to get Remo coming up.
Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, man. We finna hit 80 subs. We 20 away from 100. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Remo brought it to my attention. He said, hey, you see what Young Thug's sister said? It's kind of
hot in my car.
Kind of maybe a little bit federal, I don't know. So let's have a little reaction to what Big Remo said.
Talk to me, Remo. Talk to me.
He got to work. We're gonna hear what he had to say about.
Talk to me.
Yo, so we finna get into this Young Thug story. So look, alright. So for the most part, Young Thug family hasn't been speaking out. Like for the one during this whole trial, most of them was on mute. You didn't hear too much from any of them
at all.
You've seen a few tweets here and there, but for the most part, you ain't really heard from anybody in his family like that. But I guess after all the snitching allegations, you know what I'm saying? Dolly White, which is his sister, Young Thug's sister. She couldn't hold back anymore, so she hopped on Instagram and she had a few things to say that I thought was interesting. So let's
like your brother's still a snitch.
Acting like my brother just y'all know my brother did. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to 11.
So it sounds like what she's saying is that everybody that's online calling Thug a snitch and hating on Thug, okay, not me. Okay, I feel like he's not a snitch and Gunner's not a snitch. No one's ever snitched ever. Okay, I'm blind. All right, I can't see.
He said I'm blind.
But she's saying, hey, you've only got this energy because he can't come back to Atlanta. I mean, hey, what would he do? What would he do to me? If I was in Atlanta right now, if I was just chilling, strolling down Cleveland Avenue right now, okay, with all the trash talking I've been doing on the internet on this channel, what would Young Thug do to me?
Right.
Like.
As a dude on probation, what would he do to me? Or what would he get people to do to me? Let me know. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Alright, so she feel like everybody coming at Thug, cause you know, I think a part of Young Thug's deal was that he couldn't live in Atlanta or he was
he can't. He's not allowed there no more, unless it's like family seriousness or something.
Only reason y'all basically
like a funeral or something, I guess.
Niggas can't come back to Atlanta, so she basically saying like niggas wouldn't be moving like this if Young Thug was out in A-Town. That was interesting to me because basically she's saying that Young Thug still got a presence out there in the streets. And I feel like after all the shit they just went through with the trial, that'll be the last thing that she'll be saying.
Right.
Let's continue and see what else she had to say.
Bro, like, and imagine if she checked in with Thug first to make sure if it was okay to post this. If she did that, they're both dumb. If she didn't do that and she just posted it straight away, she's restarted, bro. She's restarted. For sure.
let him know he can't come back to Atlanta. That's the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit on who?
Alright, so when she say spit on who, so look, Rollo recently said that he was spitting on Thug face. And I seen DMs between Dolly White and Rollo where he was telling her, yeah, I'ma spit in Young Thug face, and she was
threatening to spit in a man's face is the utmost disrespect. For all of the disrespect and for all of the hypocrisy I've called out on Young Thug, I would never purport to be wanting to spit in a man's face.
Yeah,
but then
bro.
again, Rollo, he said,
and that's not even the type of thing. I don't know where they're at in their relationship, but I feel like that's not even the type of thing you say you're gonna do. You just, bro, you see them and you do it, or you don't, bro. Like, you don't say you gonna spit in somebody's face, because now they on 10 when they see you, and they ready to kill you, and they might get away with it.
Damn.
he shot at Young Thug.
Don't tell nobody you gonna spit on him.
Every single place that he saw Young Thug outside, he done.
It sound good, but it's not cool, bro.
I don't know, man. Like, realistically, if you done sent a real gunshot at man's direction, all right, what is a little bit of saliva on top of that?
He's like, Young Thug, she's like, chill out, you will never spit in Thug's face. And then he said, I swear to God, any man that I see that disrespect me, I'll spit in their face. So I know that comment is
any man
Rob.
I see that disrespects me, I'll spit in their face. Man, y'all boys got a long way to go, bro. Like, yeah, don't take no disrespect, but it's some disrespect, you just gotta brush it off. I'm doing better than that dude. I'm cool in my life. Just brush it off, bro.
Young Thug going back and forth on the internet. Well, Young Thug really said a few things on Twitter.
Like, Young Thug got way more things to worry about right now.
He asked the fans, should he crucify him? Half the people voted, well, more than half the people voted for him to crucify him. So people are actually on the Young Thug hate train right now. They want to see Young Thug fall. So with that being said, she's definitely talking about Rollo. But she's saying that niggas wouldn't be moving like this if Young Thug couldn't come back to Atlanta. If Young Thug could come back to Atlanta, it'd be quiet. So the fact that she's saying this shit, it's interesting. So Young Thug,
highly interesting.
Them niggas out there on Cleveland Street would sound like me.
Now we gonna lay right back to A.
I got a Cleveland Ave.
She said that us. All right, you remember that classic throat, that classic quote from Von off 1700, man, saying we kill us. She said we've been putting belt to ass. Now look, maybe we don't. I was gonna say we all know what belt to ass means. This means applying pressure in these streets, basically, is what it is, all right? Call me a snitch, call me a fed. This means committing crimes in furtherance of YSL the gang. Yes, ma'am, all right? This means...
bro, who don't know what it means, bro? This is not federal to say what the definition of BTA is, bro. Like, look how she's talking. A white investigator or detective with no street knowledge would know that she's talking about doing that in the streets, bro. Like, what? Look at the context clues. Like, anybody who's read a book before and knows what context clues are can easily decipher all these stupid rap songs where they snitching on each other, or these lies where they think they're talking in code and they're just not at all. Like, if you watch BMF, they talking code for real, bro. But these people just hop on here and just snitch on themselves like the cops don't know slang, or like the cops can't arrest them off of slang. Like, bro, it's...
Okay, over act number 572.
You
right?
feel me, though?
What you should be saying. You should not be talking about we've been putting belt to ass, that's why everybody clicked up.
Bro.
Right? Don't make me get the gang matrix out. Talk about all the different blood sets in Atlanta and how gangs clicked up, and like, bro, it's... I don't know, man. I'm definitely not calling her a capper, but I don't know if this is what you should be putting out. Like,
I don't care if she's lying or not. It's just stupid.
But hey, she hot. She not feeling the disrespect on Thug. She missing them days when maybe people was going missing in these streets for disrespect. But I don't know, man. I think those days might be over with if Fannie Willis had anything to do with it.
That's the prosecutor.
Then they talking about the Rico, and then they talking about they being pumped up the ass. I don't know if you should have even just popped out. You should have just stayed quiet on this one.
Bro.
And if y'all don't know who Dolly White is, she's like she's Young Thug's older sister, but she's been around. Like, there's like pictures of her and Woody hanging out, like
she's
the gang signs or whatever they're throwing up and shit. So like, she's like she's like a street. She's a street character out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got a street mentality.
But
so,
why?
yeah,
your brother is Young Thug. He not throwing you no bread. Why you still care that much about the streets? Why are you trying to uphold the street image so bad? Young Thug, okay. That's what he got rich off of. He gotta uphold it, and it's over with for that now, cause yeah. But you, nobody cares about you for real. Why do you have to keep being a street girl? Yeah, you're a girl. You want to be in the streets. Man, this video something else, fool.
Everybody just keep calling her brother a rat, so she had to just jump on the internet right
This
quick.
stupidity is blowing my mind.
With Thug, that nigga ain't nothing to be played with. We still out here in Atlanta. Well, he ain't out in Atlanta, but she out there, and she feel like niggas wouldn't be doing all this if Thug wasn't in. Oh, if Thug was able to come back to the A. But what do y'all think about this? Y'all feel...
So look, man, it's crazy. Shout out to Remo, man. Go and subscribe to Remo's channel, man. He's about to start breaking down a whole bunch of stuff. Remo be putting me on. If I'm honest with you guys, Remo be putting me onto a lot of stuff. He be saying, hey, you spot this? Like, you know about this? Not no federal type thing, on some culture stuff. Are you listening to this? Like, you heard this album? Like, hey, Remo's Instagram be having all the stuff as soon as it happens, bro. He be having stuff so quick.
Okay, so Remo the plug, huh?
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do my homework on him.
I just feel like right now we're in a bad place realistically in Atlanta, man, and I feel like a lot of people have said that Young Thug might end up tricking himself back to jail, like with all of this stuff going on. If he crashes out, if he does something negative to somebody, if he causes more crime and harm to his community,
it's gonna happen.
That long stretch of probation that he's stuck on right now,
it's gonna happen, bro. What, 10, 15, 20 years of probation, and now this is all coming out, and he still wants to uphold his gangster image. Yeah, somebody's gonna die, and he's gonna get caught for it.
Now that ain't the one, okay? And they're looking. The authorities are thirsty to pull him back inside, man. Like, they wanted him, and they couldn't get him for a minute. Like, it was a hot little minute that they thought they might have had Thug down for 30, 40, 50 years for a second, okay? And he was blessed. All right, he was blessed, truly humble under God, blessed by God, also blessed by a very good lawyer and timely acceptance of a plea. You know what I'm saying? Some people were still waiting for their plea at that point. But yeah, that's really the situation, man. So look, I just feel like it's really not the time for this kind of talking, man. I mean, she got a right to say what she wants. She hot under the collar right now because of all the disrespect. But at the end of the day, Young Thug we done heard these jail calls. Young Thug disrespected a lot of people. Like, he really tried to bury Rollo.
Right.
He really came at him hard with his allegations. And again, I feel like this is just another reason for me to bring up that same old quote. Okay, it's either all or nothing. All right. We've looked into Rollo's allegations, and it seems like he tried to snitch on non-existent people, and basically, you know, he basically chicanery, the state described it. They described his evidence as chicanery. Okay, and I've been doing even more
non-existent people, like they were dead, or he was just lying to the cops. And what is chicanery? Somebody help me out. Help me out. Chicanery.
Bigger update on Rollo coming soon. And you know, you could say, yeah, he told, yeah, don't matter that nobody went down for his situation, or the people that, whatever, all right? Same thing with Thug. You could say Thug didn't tell, Thug didn't really, nobody went to jail because of Thug, even though Pee Wee Roscoe was strong-armed into a deal after this interrogation, and had he taken it to trial, maybe this interrogation would have been used. Same way, Gunna, same stuff, all right? Took a plea, said yes ma'am in response to some statements that made the case look bad.
Right.
Took his plea before Thug took his plea before Yak Gotti. Thug's brother took a plea, said that he didn't tell him to take it. Then he did say that he wanted him to take it. Everybody coming out dirty.
Like, is everybody a snitch?
I'm going to be doing some update videos very soon where I'm actually going to speak positively on Thug, and I'm going to speak positively on the whole of Atlanta, okay? Everyone's on my bumper right now. You've been so negative. I'm going to come with some positivity. You might have seen on this channel, there was a poll that I did, all right, where I said, look, give me some positive takes on Young Thug, and I'm going to circle around and do that soon, all right? But there's been, unfortunately, too much negativity hitting the streets for me to ignore. I mean, that Kendrick Lamar call was absolutely wild today. So,
yeah, bro, go watch that if you haven't. Go watch that.
So look, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna give some more positive takes on Thug, and I'm gonna give some more advice. I said before, yeah, I said that the only way that he could turn this around at this point is to forgive Gunna and move on, and everybody will be absolved. Everybody's born again. Everybody's a born again slime. Okay, you're absolved of all of your sins and all of your crimes and all of your
born again slime.
We just reset the whole of Atlanta to zero. Right? We press on the reset button. Right? We rebooting in safe mode. But there's some other things. I actually was thinking about it today, and I had a conversation with Remo. I actually think there's a couple of other moves that Thug has. I think there's a couple of big, smart moves that Thug could make, especially when it comes to music, to get himself out of this hole and come back on top. I actually believe if he's smart, if he takes a step back and stops crashing out, he actually, there's a couple chess moves still on the table.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Especially with how people like his music, and there's already a group of people who don't even care that he ratted. He could definitely come back. Like, just, like, yeah, bro, just keep your head down and just make some good music. Do what Gunna did, or like actually go into gospel, bro. Like, I feel like that could really, feel me? I don't know though. Let me know. I feel like he could really do something if he went into gospel, and nobody would. Like, how can you hate on gospel?
But who knows if his pride
Yeah.
will allow him to do that, okay?
Exactly.
I said in the last video about Kendrick, he really having some main character syndrome stuff going on.
All these
So
people
we're
are
gonna
so
see, man.
prideful.
We're gonna see, but yeah, this was the latest update. Young Thug's sister sending a warning to the streets of Atlanta.
Pride gonna
man.
get you
Shout out to
killed.
Remo. Go and subscribe to Rebone's channel now. He's about to be doing some big updates. He's just warming up, and I've been encouraging him for a long time. Let's get some videos popping, man. It's time. It's that time, man. People want to hear what you have to say, because I always be giving takes, and Remo will always be hitting me back with mad little interesting things where I'm like, nah, I didn't think about it that way. So stay tuned. You might have some more content from me and him together soon.
Let me know what y'all boys think, man. Let me know what you think.